Especially too. Stopping this leak, which would have been costly, but very cheap to do. But if you ignore a leak like this coming from your AC unit in the attic above your kitchen, it's going to be a major drywall problem. Already, it was leaking. But to catch it in time and to repair it, I think it was under $5. My relative texted me and told me about this leak. I went to gather these parts. I've been in this attic before, and this leak wasn't a pressure line leak. This was a drainage situation here. The reason this is leaking because this is failure to maintain your AC unit, which was the problem at this property. I went up and just had a look at it. And right away, I knew what I had to do and that it would be done very quickly, very cheaply. I met a gentleman while I was at Home Depot. I was in line. He was behind me. I like talking to friendly people. Well, I was standing there holding my supplies, and the cashier was ringing me up. He told me exactly what I was going to be doing, and I thought, this man, I told him, you know your stuff. He said, you're going to be fixing a AC drainage leak, aren't you? I said, yes. He said, don't forget the T. I said, the T is already in place. I just need to work around it. But this man, just by holding my supplies in my hand, knew exactly what I was going to be doing the job. He had so much experience, and he told me he would like to train the young people, but they don't care for that. I gave him my card, my YouTube card, and told him to check out my videos and to even start his own channel. He has so much experience, and I thought that was amazing. However, this leak, under $5 to fix, I had to go in and rearrange some pipes. I had to go in and cut some pipes and redo some of the plumber's tape and screw pipes back in to make sure things were tight, because this was really, stuff was just loose and coming apart and clogged up the family member. I said over and over again, if you're going to own a house, you need a tool storage. You need to have your ladders. You need to have your basic tools, at least your basic tools. And sometimes she just looks at me. She said, well, you're here. I told her this house is going to fall down on top of you if you don't maintain it. She may not remember, but if you don't maintain this property, it's going to collapse on top of you. Anyway, I come to the rescue. I go to Depot, gather my supplies, and it didn't take long to stop this leak. I had to cut some pipe that was coming from the unit to there was a part, 3/4 inch thread that screwed inside the unit. I cut the pipe and took that out, rewrapped it with plumber's tape, and reinserted it tighter. The other end, I put an insert there and took my pipe cement and put it around there. I tried to get the edge kind of roughed up before I redid it, but I got the first section done, got my insert in, and pushed everything together. On the other end, where the pipe was going into a U, I simply cut that piece off. And here again, I had to cut the pipe, remove this part from the unit that had a thread on it, and re-thread it, reinsert it tighter. Took my piping cement. This time I think I had a 3/4 elbow or bend, 2 of those on this pipe to get it to turn. I went from a U shape to just a straight piece of piping to get this to drain better. I don't know whose idea was it to put their U there, but it wasn't working. So I just simply cut it out. And the job is done. The pipes are tight. I didn't notice any leaking when I'm sorry, I did notice some leaking, but not from the job that I did. I looked above me, and there was some lines coming from the unit, and there was condensation built up there. But you can see the water just, it wasn't, a lot of water just let you know that the system is working. So, but the varsity to catch that leak before it's too late. This unit was above the kitchen, and if that leak would have persisted, you would have ended up placing your ceiling. Yes, sir, placing your ceiling. But then you got a varsity to catch that leak before it's too late.